and the railing too. They're not lifting, they're putting more rock. They're putting more rock on the left side. I thought they were, dredging. They're putting more rock there. Watch that last step, it's much lower. I'm gonna go out a little further. Apologize. Breakwater, that piece of equipment brought in very, very heavy rock on a barge attached to it. Now that grabber thing picks up the rock and swings it over, but he doesn't just fling it back to him. He very carefully places the new rock on top of the old rock, so he doesn't create any damage when he puts the new rock out. We stopped because I couldn't believe, I thought they were dredging. I realized they had put out more rock last summer. They're finishing the wall. There's so much pressure on the breakwater, they're trying to protect it. And each time he picks up a load of rock, he figures out where he wants it to go on the left side of the wall. And right now, yeah, the federal government maintains this breakwater. So they would contract with a company that has that equipment and tell them what size and shape and composition of rock to put. But they're not being, notice they're not putting one bit of rock on the breakwater, it's all to the left. That is so cool. And there's the workers out there. They saw something in the water. Hopefully it's not a diver. But it takes a lot of time and effort to train to be that good with a piece of equipment. Yeah. Just a little splash. How would you like to ride that thing across the lake? That would be good. Just one trip. And they would have to drop me gently into the water. It's so cool. I've never even seen that grabber thing open all the way. It almost looks like a science fiction equipment. What is he gonna do? You got 4 guys on the equipment and he's putting it in the water. He might be picking up a rock from that side to move it. I don't know. That is so cool. That is so cool. Holy wow. I don't know if you can see it, but the equipment with the big crane is one piece of equipment, but on the side there's a barge that's attached so they can bring whatever they want to put in that barge. Like they could be asked to put sand someplace, they could be asked to put wood or something, but whatever they're asked to put, they can put in the barge and drag it along with them. I have no idea why that thing is in the water now. My first thought is he's rinsing it off, but that doesn't seem to make much sense. Here goes. Up, up, up. Look at that. It's huge. Maybe he has to put it in the water to open it that wide. I noticed when he put it in the water, the things were closer together, but when he brought it out, it was fully extended. By the way, this is why young people grow up to be construction engineers. This is the cool part of it. It's a beautiful day, the sun is out, the birds are singing, it's not winter. They're not freezing someplace. Walk past here, those guys would have to blow a horn, shut down, and call the harbor master, who's the chief of police, and they would come out here and get us off because by law they can't work if there's people there, and they're not responsible for keeping us off the Breakwater. They're just praying that we don't go past those wires, because sometimes people do. Oh, this is too exciting, but I've kept my friend waiting. Going on 10 minutes. I'll leave now, but it's like, so did you come a long way to see the big rigs? How far did you come? I used to go to school in Edinburgh, graduated last century from law school there. That's where my parents married and had my 2 oldest brothers. It's a good place. Did they ever catch those knuckleheads who cut down those flowers? Yeah, that was just the guy that they interviewed. There's a arboretum there, and he'd been nurturing I think they're peonies, every plant for 10-15 years, because like with so many other things, plants in the wild are disappearing, and to make a point, somebody just went through and destroyed about 2/3 of the plants. And I'm just thinking, I've done 10 minutes.